Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Subnautica. So, first things first is, if you remember, we had gotten an egg. Obviously, that's hatched at this point. And I'm going to go in to the containment thing. And I'm just going to see if you guys can spot it. That includes you two. So, boom.
Alright.
Just going to look up. See if you can spot it. Amongst our 4 eels.
Oh, is it that green lizard thing with the...
Yep.
Oh.
It's this thing right here, and I didn't want to scan it without you guys, so let's see what it is.
Why so?
Lava lizard. That makes sense. It was in that lava place.
True.
Let's see what it does. Now we can scan it without having to encounter it.
Definitely not as big as that or the freaking...
Lava lizard. Medium-sized predator adapted for life in volcanic regions and remarkably able to spit molten rocks. Huh?
What?
It can spit rocks. Okay, sure. 4 mounted mandibles designed to do maximum damage to prey. Sharp internal teeth tear through flesh and bone alike. Oh, great. Scar tissue doesn't really care. Behavior. It is also both defended by itself by burying its body in magma, and to go on the offensive, spitting molten rock at its foot. Okay, so that assessment avoided, especially in the presence of lava flow.
So we have these things that can just spit and molten rock, and those freaking dragons that can breathe fire.
Ah,
great.
Perfect combination of cool
see.
things. So, I've been busy while we've been doing our stuff. You might notice there's something in my inventory as well as stuff that's been on the screen recently. If I go out here, we now have beacons. I finally found these stupid beacon fragments. I had to go far and wide. I actually had to go near the reepies. Not the reefies, the reepies, to get the.
I know what the reepies are.
Then stop saying that as if you don't.
I forgot.
Nope, just shut up
for a second.
So basically, I have been going to places that are important. Oops, that's not the color. So basically, what we're gonna be doing now is, oh yeah, this happened while I was scouting about. It's these things. Oh yeah, this was on the radio. I built a radio on Toby, and apparently just read the message that was on it. So I had no choice in that matter. But it said subject 11783 destroyed, mode redacted, patrol, new targets unaccounted for 1, which is us. Now the World Evolving didn't comment this. He should have, but he didn't. He said he told me on Instagram though that he basically gave us clues as to what's saying this. You know how it's kind of like a... Here, will it play it again? Yeah. Sounds like a robot, right?
Yeah.
What's a robot in this game?
The warpers.
The warpers. It's them that's saying this. So, if you remember, the warpers are a hunting robot. They're the ones that are killing all of our friends, and now they're all dead. Now they're confirmed all dead, and we're the only one left that they're hunting. Meaning, apparently, the World Evolving, or the, whatever, you know his name. He said that once you get this message, that they start spawning in locations that they weren't before. Oh. And there's also more of them.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Because they're no longer searching for multiple people, they're only searching for you now. Meaning they're more aggressive, and they're in more locations. So, good. But anyway, what I was actually doing, was doing, nope, it's this part. So basically what we're doing is the vehicles are going to be red, that way they're easy to see, and the beacons will be yellow. So there we go. Okay, so over here we have the Grand Reef. We've already seen it. That's what that place is called with those bowl things, those anchor things. Oh. That's called the Grand Reef. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. We've already been there. Over there's the Mushroom Forest. There's 2 Mushroom Forests, so I labeled it as Mushroom Forest 1. Let me get oxygen real quick so I don't die while I'm doing this. Okay. Anyway, over here is okay. So you might notice it's called the Major Blood Kelp. We were in the small version, apparently. Over there is the Major Blood Kelp, where there's a Ghost Leviathan. So I'm actually kind of glad we were in the small version, where there's just Warpies. Because over there's a Ghost Leviathan and Warpies. No thanks. Over there's the Mushroom Forest 2, and then I think that's as far as I got. I think so. Yep. So I plan to put one. As you can see, I still have some in my inventory. I made a ton of them. I plan to put some in.
Is that coffee?
Yes, it is. I plan to put where are they? Oh, there. Okay, so there's 2 right here. I plan to put 1 in the Lost River, so we know how to get to the Lost River, and I'm gonna put 1 in the lava zone, so we know how to get to the lava zone. I mean, they're both kind of straight shots, but I just want to put them in there anyway. So.
Right. And
Plus, we need to go back there anyway.
Yep.
Turn tonight. That's totally cool, bro. Okay,
Where's the entrance?
I plan to make 2 entrances to this place, but haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, so that's not the only thing that's changed. I think it's all upstairs. Oh yeah, one more thing that's changed that was not that hard to make, but it's a cool feature. We now have 2 moon pools now. So now both Susie and Chris can be powering up right here.
Yes.
So there we go. Oh yeah. Shoot, I can't do this at night. So I'll show off the base while night's passing. Because let's say that Susie isn't really that weak anymore. Also, I've made some changes with these. So as you can see, we still have our titanium lockers, but I still don't think I have titanium in them. Nope. They still do not have titanium. Nope, that was
titanium.
Nope, titanium in those things. I had to go grab more of those.
That's the exact opposite.
We have copper though, that is now copper. I don't think this one is. Nope, that's table coral because I didn't know where to put that yet. And that's random crap. I don't know where that came from. We now have silver. So a little bit of silver left, and this is empty, obviously. And that's empty. We have gold, and want to know how much gold I got this past couple days? Full locker.
A locker.
2 lockers.
Another locker.
And 1.
So I was close. 2 lockers in 1.
Basically. We also have salt, because salt, I guess, is more important than I thought it was, so I made salt lockers. We also have lead. We have a good amount of lead. That was mainly in Toby, actually. And if we go to floor 2, you'll see it's more. Over here we have sulfur, which is going to consist of this crystalline sulfur, but also cave sulfur once I get that again. Blood! And by blood, I mean obviously this. Blood oil. Lithium. Tons of lithium. We're never running out of lithium for a while.
That's a frick ton of lithium.
This I haven't found a place for this yet, so I'll make one for that. Uranite, still have a crap ton. So there you go. Nickel, we have a good amount of. So these are empty. Then I have kyanite, obviously the new addition. And there you go. And if we go to the 3rd floor, I have a quartz locker that's going to have 3 in a row later. And then I believe over here we have rubies, because obviously we had a ton of rubies. And then over here we have, oh yeah, here's where the magnetite goes. So I guess I haven't transferred it yet. Also, you notice, if you guys haven't noticed yet, we now have 5,000 possible power.
Almost 6,000.
And that's because obviously this has been here, and the one over there has been there. However, this is now here. I haven't put anything in it yet. But this is now here, ready in case we need extra power. Also, you saw me walk by this. This is basically what this does is when these reactors I put in, they last a long time. Well, these reactors will eventually run out, and they'll just turn into nuclear waste. And if you put that in the ocean, it actually starts affecting the creatures around you. So it's actually not a good idea. So it's better to you use this trash can, and it's specifically for nuclear waste. So there you go.
Okay.
So we're protecting the environment.
We're protecting,
We're protecting ourselves because we might die. So first thing, I mean everything I've showed is changed obviously, but let me go here to the captain's quarters, which is obviously our room. Spoilers! Why did I close that? Okay. First you enter, right?
Yep.
You get to see our beautiful children. You've got the creation of the big boy himself, Toby. I just realized this. This was not intentional. We named Susie and Chris, right? Yeah. Toby's the name. Obviously, Toby Fox is the name of the person that made those characters. That's not even intentional, but I just realized that. Okay. We named him Toby first of all, we named him Toby out of randomness. Then we named him Toby because our cat's name is Toby. And now I just realized the actual true meaning of it that we never realized is because Toby Fox made the characters. Anyway, so we have the creation of Toby, and we never took a picture of the creation of either of these two, so I just framed them in the dark with their cool colors, and I took a picture of them. I still like that Chris, it looks like he has eyes on his side.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Pretty cute. But I'm not even done in here yet, because we have a fabricator in here, so we don't have to go all the way downstairs. We have a radio in here in case we ever wake up and it gives us something. And then that's not even the most important part. I think Zach already saw it. I think that's why he's smiling.
Is that a Markiplier?
This is literally a Markiplier thing.
Bobblehead. It's outro music.
You'll play the outro or random screaming. It's great. I put him. So basically, this is a rare collectible. There's also a Jacksepticeye one. However, it's only available on PC, so we can't get it. But we can get the Markiplier one because this is actually a figure. I think it's called Jack's Septic Tank, I believe what it's called. Is you either have to hack the game, which I'm not going to try to do, or you have to play on computer. And basically, it's basically what these do is they're collectibles, and basically what they do is apparently because both of them got access to the early access before I even got access to it, obviously because I wasn't a part of their thing. But this is clips from this is clips from his beta version. Obviously, the outro is the outro, but the screaming. See, that's the proof right there. So, and also, yes, it's telling me to scan it. However, this is how you pick it up. You can't just pick it up because obviously the use button is there. So if I were to scan this, it'd dismantle it. So I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
Basically, also this car thing that's right next to him. This is basically just a desk with the stuff on it. But the car, fun fact, these two were in the same exact place. This car was in a life pod that I found randomly, and so was Mark. So why not? I wasn't even searching for the life pod. I was just going about. I was really just collecting materials, and I found good old Marky Moo, I guess. And also, of course, we get to sit down and have a staring contest with Mark. He also has a shirt now that we can see it from on his level. So there you go. Of course,
That's
still got
awesome.
a bed. I don't know if this was here before, but we have all windows now. So there you go. But that's not even all that's different. Boom. If we go over here, if you remember, this room used to be nothing. However, it is now something. Welcome to... wait, hang on. I think there should have been a sign for this. Yeah, welcome to the lounge.
A lounge.
Gotta have some fun while half meter under water. Welcome to the lounge, ladies and gents. You got a trash can. You got a vending machine. You got the coffee machine, because you gotta have coffee.
Yeah.
And of course, you can take your sit. I mean, you can't sit, but it's just for looks anyway. But you can take your seat, drink your hot cup of joe in the morning. I'm gonna be putting some plants up here, and just look out into the world. I'm gonna put. I plan to put a window here and a window here. That way you have some windows. But yeah, and of course you got these hanging plants I've found. I'm like, yes, I want them, so I put them here. This whole wall is plants. Obviously, this is a counter to make your cup of joe on. And the vending machine, yes, it actually works. I'm not going to do it now because I'm out of inventory space, but it will give you potato mix, which is basically just potato chips.
It's just a way to get food.
Yeah, so if you're playing an actual survival mode, basically you'd have endless food at this point.
Hey.
If you made those things. So, the plan for today is obviously go back to the lava zone. Because that's the farthest we have to explore. There's no real, like, objective anymore. It used to be tried to... Actually, I don't actually... I know there's an objective at some point, but... Alright, it should be not night anymore. It is not.
Yep, it is not night.
So I want to show you something that I basically just did this in my spare time. So here we go. Your health is 90. That's fine. Okay. So the first thing I want to show you is Susie now has a storage compartment
Yes.
with a decent size of storage. It's pretty decent. It's not the most. I think it can hold 4 of these.
Yep. It's a 4x5. It's a 4
Okay,
by 4.
4x4.
A 4x4 storage compartment.
Considering each one of these is taking up 4, you're wrong. That'd be 8x8.
The rows are. It's.
No, it's not. Look, these take up 1, you idiot.
From the sides.
Zach has absolutely no clue what
Nico
he's talking
just
about.
said 16 squares.
Anyway, so basically she has a storage compartment now. Pretty epic. So if we ever go, if we ever go like hunting with her, we can do that now. But that's not the biggest thing. Let me see if I can find a special somebody. I could go for the Leviathan, but I'm not going to try that. Sorry, fish. Oh, stalkers. Hello.
Alright, what we
Sorry,
got?
buddy. But your time has come.
She can
got
shoot
torpedoes!
homing missiles.
We got...
or
Well, they're
something.
slightly home. Don't come after me. Oh, get sucked in. Oh, that would have been amazing. Basically, this will suck them in, and it will kill them. So, and look how long it's lasted. Still okay. I was gonna say it's still going. So, we got a torpedo system now.
Wow.
So there we go. No one's threatening Susie anymore.
No longer shall they call her weak.
Pretty much. The last thing I want to get her is something that we need a Leviathan to test, and I just don't feel like it right now. So, let's get out of this. Of course, we only have one modification station over here. Oh yeah, I also put a thing over here because it seemed like a great spot for it. So, yeah. So over here we have the torpedo system. It costed three titanium, a lithium, and aerogel. I might get this eventually. I don't see a point for it, but it's cool. This I don't think we need because she charges pretty fast. This is the thing we need the Leviathan to test for us. Perimeter defense system, and then depth module, whatever. So, however, we can't leave out poor Chris. Chris also got some upgrades. Let's check those out. You can already see one right now. We can now go to 1700.
Hey!
I installed the Mark II on him because it really didn't cost that much, so I'm like, whatever, why not? But that's not the only thing I gave him. As you can see, our bar for upgrades is now completely full. Chris can no longer be upgraded anymore, besides the Mark III for the thing. So, if I go out of here and just check your upgrades, there you are. I gave him, instead of a storage compartment, because it really didn't add anything, I gave him the whole reinforcement. So this means anything that tries to attack us will do 50% less damage. So those bone truck things used to do 8, they now do 4. You get the idea. Reapers, I think, still do a good chunk, but they don't do as much as they used to. In fact, while I was in the... Where'd it go? While I was in the blood cup, the major blood cup, can't seem to find it anymore. Oh, I think it's over there. Yep, major blood cup. Back when I was in the major blood cup, and that's how I figured out that there was a ghost Leviathan there, because it attacked me. Those things can't grab you though. So, but it did do. I did see it did 20 damage, or not 20, 10. It used to do 20, but now it does 10. But that's each time it attacks you. So Chris was a bit in trouble. He actually went down to 30 HP until I got him out of there. Well, luckily I had saved like 10 seconds before that, so even if he did destroy good old Chris, I would have just exited out and saved back.
Yeah, then just would have noped out of there.
So let me get my repair tool here. Beautiful. Oh, something I almost completely forgot about. So basically everything got an upgrade. Our base got an upgrade, Susie got an upgrade, Chris got an upgrade. The only one that didn't get an upgrade is poor Toby, but I mean he's stronger. I mean he's strong enough as it is. The only upgrade I see him might getting is another torpedo system, but that might fend off against Ghost Leviathans to try to kill him. But other than that, because we don't need a depth module, Chris goes freaking ridiculously far at this point. We don't need a depth module for that. Plus, the places that we go to, I mean, I guess in the inactive lava zone there's enough space, but I doubt he can go down that far anyway. Because each vehicle has a max depth. This must be 2,200 or something. Her max depth is 900, and then his max depth is somewhere around 1,200, I think. Huh. So they all have max depths. Chris can go the farthest though. That's why I'm really prioritizing him. But everyone got an upgrade because I got swim charge fins. That means anything I'm holding that I'm swimming with. So the power is at 48. It does take a second. 49.
Oh, it's charging!
Meaning, pretty much anything I'm carrying. Actually, this used to be 60. Is now at 95. Obviously, this doesn't charge. This doesn't show that it's charging, but it is. This will charge, and of course, our Sea Glide will be charging as well, especially with this one, because we go faster with this one. So, there you go. The swim charge fins, beautiful. Love them. The other fins that were there where just like you swim a little bit faster, but I tested it and you don't actually swim that faster. Like you swim a little bit faster technically, but not as fast. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Those aren't really useful. So I just grabbed the most useful thing, which is the charge fins. Also, I would have gotten the Mark III thing for Chris, but apparently we haven't unlocked it yet, so I can't do that. So, I say we just go back to the island. Oh, you know what? Before we go back to the alien place, let me get, because I believe we have purple tablets up here, don't we? Or if we don't, I'll make some. Here, I'm not gonna need the builder thing down there. There we go. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Why are you broken?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, what happened
What
to
the
you?
frick? Maybe that happens after a while. It is a floating piece of metal, so anything can happen, I guess. Give me that, because I need one.
You can also have
Beautiful.
some coffee.
No, we can't, no. So, I think they're in here. Yep.
There they are.
Purple tablet, and then I want to take... Okay, I gotta get rid of stuff. Sorry, food, but you gotta go. Ion crystals. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, because I say we make a couple just to get ready. Because, oh yeah, we needed one anyway. That's right, we needed one. Or was it an orange one? I can't remember which color it was. No, I think it was purple, because I remember being like, oh, we have those.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, we
right,
have
it was
purple tablets. We only had the orange one.
Because I believe I can just make them. It's under tools. Still don't know what this light stick is, and I don't feel like making it. Oh, I know we have the option for it. Oh, advanced. Nope. Basic? I swear.
Where is it?
Now I'm confused. Well, it's under deployable.
Where is it?
Well, now I'm just confused. Interesting. Oh wait, I haven't checked equipment yet. Yeah, okay,
There
fine.
it is.
Sure, equipment, whatever. Purple tablets, iron cube, and ooh, 2 diamonds. What's orange? Okay, orange is actually more reasonable because diamonds are harder to get. I still don't think we have come across the diamond outcrop that Chris can mine. I still don't think we ever have.
Yeah.
Nickel we've come across obviously, so we can make one. So just making. We've only needed 1 orange tablet though.
Yeah, we only
Yeah, we've
need
never
one.
encountered anything else that
We're gonna get a blue one this episode. Maybe we'll unlock the thing for that. The blue one I bet will be iron cube and kyanite. I guarantee that's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
So you're the most difficult to make because you require 2 diamonds. This is 2 nickel, but we have nickel. That's an easy source. We just go back to the Lost River and grab it. And I think there was some in the lava zone. Maybe. I can't remember. I don't know, but we have 2. I think we just stick with that. I don't even think we have 2 diamonds. I know I have 1 in my inventory right now. Speaking of inventory, I need to get rid of... I'm just going to dump some crap. What's empty? Thank you.
Bunch of salt lockers.
Oh, I know you're empty. Okay. Store that. Titanium we're not going to need down there. At least I don't think. Gold. I know these aren't going in these places, but I'm just dumping stuff right now. Okay. Then the necessities we're keeping. We don't need you guys anymore. Okay. And we got 2 purple tablets. I do want to take a med kit with me, actually. Just because of how dangerous it gets down there. Also, I'm enacting a new rule, and you guys feel free to start helping with that. Every time we make a major, like even a minimal, I guess not major, but every time we make a minimal success, we need to save it.
Yeah.
Just because of how the game... I mean, the game's great and all, but there are going to be bugs because it's a major game. So...
We don't want Chris facing through the ground again.
And losing our level of progress, yes. Oh, you're only at... Okay. Maybe we don't get the thing. We'll just have to survive. Okay, let me grab Chris. Chris, how much you charge, buddy? Actually, you charge in the thermal spot now, so I don't think that matters. Alright. Oh, actually, before we go, I kind of want to make another beacon, actually. Because I want to put one right where the alien gun thing is. That way we know the exact location, we can't pass it anymore. And plus, beacons are actually not that hard to make, actually. I think it's just titanium and copper.
Well, that's
Titanium
insanely
and
easy.
copper.
It comes from the same
Deployables.
thing.
Copper and titanium.
Yeah, that's just...
Only one titanium and copper. Wow.
That is easy.
I thought it would be
It just
harder
took us
than that.
forever to freaking find...
Oh, I dumped it in
those
the
things.
lead. That's right. I'll make 2 extras. Why not? I have the materials for it. Boink, boink. Let me also make sure Chris's storage is not full. No, not copper wire.
No.
Beacon.
Beacons.
They're super easy, but they're super helpful in exploring. It's like these things are massively useful. Like I was surprised. Like it was hard just running around. Like where is this place? Where is that place? I just had to go off of basic knowledge. But now, if we need blood oil, major blood kelp. We have to watch out for ghost leviathan, but we know where it is now. Mushroom forest. We can go into either one. Neither of which are dangerous. In fact, this one's closer though, so there's no reason to really go over there. But if we need the blood kelp and we need to get some, I don't know, lithium while we're over there, we could. The Grand Reef, we know where that is now. So there you go. Chris, are you empty? No, you're not. What do you have? Oh,
Bunch of copper.
bunch of
That's
copper.
copper.
That's fine, because I, yeah, basically all of yesterday I went copper hunting because we needed copper, and I was sick of going around limestone outcrops for it. I'm like, where's some copper? I actually did look this up a little bit because it's like I didn't know where the big outcrops were, and they told me by the Grand Reef there's actually a ton.
Huh.
Not in the Grand Reef, but by it.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. So Chris, you are now empty. I am basically empty. By the way, I also got all the stuff out of Toby, so Toby is now clean in terms of inventory space. Okay. So now we have our beacon. I'm actually gonna sleep, actually.
Yeah, dark.
Yeah.
I
Let's
really
go
like
at day
dark.
instead of nights.
High five, Chris.
Beautiful
Okay.
high five.
Let's go back up. Boink. Seamless. That's how fast I am.
Yeah, we're going for a speed run right now.
No, we're not.
Please shut up.
Before we go to bed. Beautiful.
Just end,
Beautiful.
end the day off with a Murky Moose scream.
We gotta begin the day and end the day with a Murky Moose scream. It's customary around here.
Yep, you have to do it.
I mean, if you don't do it, you're not appealing by the Markiplier gods. Just saying. Oops. Really? I didn't know that. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. I thought we were playing Minecraft.
What did that replace? It looks like a knife. No,
The
replace the
flashlight.
No,
Or no, the
replace
scanner.
the scanner. I did say I wanted to scan that big boy. I mean, I know what it's called now. We know. I looked it up just because I needed the thumbnail for it. Which, by the way, that thumbnail took me a long time, so I hope you guys like it. But basically, it's called the Sea Dragon Leviathan. So, apparently, it's also the second biggest creature in the game.
The second.
I would like to know what is the biggest.
Do you?
I
Okay.
would not like to know. I would like to stay a freaking planet distance away from that thing.
Okay. Also, I think it's been long enough that I can probably get a medkit now. If it's not been long enough, then holy crap, this thing takes forever. Boink. Give me medkit. Yes. Perfect. Now we have a bit of extra safety. Because while I was patrolling around and getting materials, I found out how much warpers do in terms of damage. Let's just say if you're below half health, you're probably dead. Because I was 3/4 health and they killed me. So, yeah, fun times. All right, guys, we're back, and I say back, but it was just a quick transition for you. We are back in the good place, also known as the death zone, or the bigger nope zone. Also, I'm going to mine this while I continue to talk. So, the plan is to use this purple tablet, get whatever this blue tablet's for, and keep exploring the lava zone, hopefully without dying. Because there's warpers here, there's the gigantic Leviathan, also known as the Dragon Boy, so...
Yeah, those things are fun.
I know, right? Super cool. I'm also gonna put a beacon in this lava zone hopefully without dying. Let's see what I can do there. Okay. I believe it was just over here where we needed the tablet. Yes. Insert tablet. We now have one. We're running out though. We only have one more purple one. And give me this blue one. Ooh, scan it. Yes. Scan tablet. Yep, new blueprint. We can make one now. Smooth and cold with a blue light which illuminates an alien symbol resembling an uppercase H. While it is likely uppercase 8. Okay, sure, whatever. Likely these devices serve to pass a security clearance for whoever constructed them. Their size suggests some additional purpose, such as personal computers. Whatever the case, the technology is far beyond humanity's own. Cool. I'll take that.
We now have a blue tablet.
You just see these gates come down like wee woo wee. Warpers come in.
Yeah, intruder alert.
Okay. What's happening? Who are you? Who are you?
What the?
What just happened?
I saw a face and I got freaked out.
What was that?
What did it even say? I wasn't even paying attention.
Come here to me.
I'd rather not, you know. You look scary. Have we been down here?
No.
Oh, you got a...
Green? Oh, wait, no, it's not.
What do you mean green?
What do you mean green?
Oh, yeah, thank God I grabbed both of them.
Oh.
This would have been a problem. Actually, this place doesn't look necessary, but it looks important. Wait, there's a yellow one up there.
A yellow one?
How many fucking tablets are there? Also, gimme. Not that Chris already has 6,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of ions.
Okay, this looks like a power facility. Tell me this doesn't. I'll get this... Oh, it's not a tablet, it's just a thing. Things are happening. Oh, that's just the noise it makes? Thermal... Oh, it's a thermal plant. Okay, so it is technically an energy place.
Huh.
This system is directly covering local thermal energy into electric currents at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanism involved, uninterruptible. So it can't be stopped, I guess. Data terminal? Primary containment facility. Volcanic area Okay. Primary containment facility. A power router in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected... Okay, this is making it hard to read. Something to other facilities on the planet. Primary containment facility location updated. Construction within a natural chasm connected to this cave network. South-southeast. Area of volcanic activity. Depth 1.4. So there's something deeper than this. Power distribution. Self-warping. Quarantine enforcement units 5%. Oh, great. Arch network 10%. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, Kappa, 10%. Quarantine enforcement platform, 35%. That's the gun. The quarantine enforcement platform. That's the gun.
Oh.
So these are all the things that it's giving energy to. So it's giving 5% energy to the warpers. Whatever the Arch network is, 10%. Sanctuaries, I don't know where that is. Quarantine, we already went over that one. Disease Reach Facility, we went to that place. That's the place that sunk. That's why it says offline. I think. Primary containment facility 20%, and then reserve 20%. There's no clear way to interrupt the power flow. I don't see a reason to do that. Hang on, hold tight, Chris. There's something up here. which is yellow, which looks important. None of these have been yellow before. Ion power data.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints for paleo data.
You can hear him. The Leviathan, you can hear him all the way down here. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be relayed as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it has been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints, which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. Wait, what? Ion battery and ion power cell.
Oh,
Imagine how long things would last with that.
man.
Ion things? Yo, okay, hang on. Gold and silver ore, that's not hard. And then... This doesn't even require a regular battery. You'd think it would require a regular battery, but it doesn't. The ion cube is the battery. That's all it needs. Wow. Gold and silver ore, not that bad. Silver ore is a little bad because we're running low on it, but gold, not a problem at all. And then 2 of those, and then a silicone rubber. Dude, imagine giving this to... Because the only things that require batteries are our stuff, and then the power cells, the only thing that needs that is Toby. So, okay.
Wow.
And obviously we're getting a bunch of ion cubes. Okay. So I bet this blue tablet's for whatever place that's farther down. But it says it's connected to this cave network. Which is where... Okay. Glad I came down here. Oh, hello. How did I miss you? Fossil data. Ooh. Thanks, Cindy. Fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility. It's been possible to exfoliate a number of key trends. Genetic divergence. The aliens recorded data on indigenous organisms remains originating between 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. The life forms on record feature an unusually low overlap with those encountered so far on 4546b. Extinction event. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contain 300% higher concentration of organic remains than the soil average. Data supports a mass extinction event killing off a majority of species and forcing rapid adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Oh, so that's why there's not... So there's supposed to be way more bad guys here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But there's an extinction event where they died. I assume it's the volcano that erupted. That made them all, like, die. But I guess the people in the lava area survived because they were natural to it anyway. A couple Reapers survived on the surface. The Ghost Leviathan, I'm not even sure what the frick happened to them. Okay. Because there's not many of those guys. Thank God for that, too, because I don't like them. Okay. We've gotten this far. Let's save real quick. We will be saving more often. Just because we're in a bad place. Alright, back into the fray. Okay. I want to put a beacon here because this is an isolated cave. I want to bring it back out where the guy is. Yep, that's how they're getting their crap. He's the kind that can't grab it though. Okay, where was the entrance to this place? Because as you can see, it's just an isolated facility. There's nothing here. Died. He's bad news, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Seriously, where's the entrance? Oh, wasn't it farther down? Because we looked up at it and we came back up to it.
Oh yeah, maybe.
What is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
it's
was that?
I think it's just part of the texture.
Yeah.
It didn't look 3D. Yeah, I think it's further down. Let me go down a bit more.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it's right there. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I think it was further down. Alright, sweet. No, that's 3D. Oh, it's sulfur.
Oh, it's just really...
The light wasn't on it, that's why.
Yeah, so...
Hey, we know you guys can spit rocks now. That's fun.
Yeah. Stay away, please.
They've never attacked us, though. I think we have to be physically out of Chris for them to attack us. Fine by me, because I don't get out of Chris anyway, unless it's absolutely necessary. Kind of like the beacon would be, because the beacon's not necessary, but I want it. Okay. There's another egg. We don't need 2 of them. We're fine. Okay, here's the exact exit. Okay. Place is shaking just because of him. Look how many eggs there are. Holy frick.
Oh my god.
Wait. Is that magmatite?
Yeah, I think that is magmatite.
Hey. I think Chris was taking damage. He didn't, but it looks like he was. I'm not getting out for magmatite. I could care less. Yeah, those are eggs. Kyanites, we can just find patches of that, because I'm not getting out.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you? You anywhere near us? Nope, but there's warpers. Okay. Oh, it said south, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it says it should be that way. Grand Reef is that way as well.
I think it was like southwest or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Where? Oh, yeah. You just love glitching through the wall, don't you?
Man.
Oh, no you weren't. You are crazy sounding, can I just say that?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Grab more of this. Getting greedy, don't care. He was going the opposite way. Plus, I've noticed he screams when he's about to do his fire thing. I can see a warper. Gonna hope it stays over there. Kinda, you take a long time and you don't give me much. Okay, 2. So this won't have anything then, because it's 2 every time. No, it's not. Or 2 every. I thought it was 2 every time, because it's not. It's random.
Okay.
Also, this is a dead end, meaning it's not south or southwest. Well, here's the thing. That depends on the. Okay. Oh, you were closer than I thought you were.
God, don't do that.
So why the frick would I come down there for titanium? Also, the south or southwest thing depends on where you're looking. If they were looking in this direction. Ooh, hello, Warver. Okay, I hate all of you.
Nope.
I don't know how fast your warping thing is. Don't know if I want to find out. I'm just gonna go away from that guy. You know, he's not that cool at parties. You know.
I don't really.
Is all this? Why is there so much titanium down here?
Yeah, you could just go to a different place with titanium.
Yeah.
I really want to skip. What the? That's a very convenient. How'd you get to? There's more than one. There's more than one.
There's more than one.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, your rock section aren't that fast.
There's more than.
There's more than one. There's no way he circled that. He's not that fast.
Why are there more than one of these? Oh God!
Oh, he moved us with his arms.
He just throwed us.
He just
He didn't.
yeeted us.
Yeah,
He didn't attack us though. You working together with the warpers?
You.
Oh, there's the thing. Wait. Oh, this goes farther down.
Oh.
I think I found it. Oh, I definitely found it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we found it. All right.
I want to scan these rays. I really do, but I just don't want to get out. Once I get the thermal suit, which I don't even know if we have the ability to make that. Oh, this is a straight lava. Can you not? Oh my God, there's so many of them. I just saw 4 on the screen at once when I turned around. I saw 4 of them. I counted. Look how many there are down here.
Oh my god.
Rays, can you help me, please?
Help us.
Protect us.
No. Oh, I thought it was warpers. Stop doing that.
Stop.
Are you? I don't trust that whatsoever. In fact, I trust that not at all. Oh, they're right behind me. Go, go, go. This place sucks.
Go.
I hate everything.
This place
about
sucks. This place sucks. Still don't like it. You're down here as well.
Protecting it. It's right there.
There's so many of these guys down here. Oh, this place looks important. A lot of kyanite down here. Oh, warpers behind me again. They're chasing me. Oh, they're chasing me, and he's protecting it. Something's important. Maybe that's where this thing that's talking to me is. Go. Is it? What is that?
Go.
What is that? What is that?
Oh,
Oh,
kyanite.
Oh, it's just really bright kyanite. Get in. Get in. Get in.
Let's go.
Get in.
Just get it.
Whoo! Come after me now, suckers.
Haha.
Oh, they're gonna try. You better not. You can't come in here. You can't come in here. Excuse me? Yeah, get out of here.
Get.
This better be a blue tablet.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Blue tablet.
We're out of tablets at this point. I don't have a thing with me as well. Just get in, because they can come. They can come in apparently.
Get the freaking.
More of these guys. I don't know what those things are. Oh, this is
Oh.
this is a bad place. I can already tell. Okay.
I don't like it.
Translated local alien broadcast. Warning. Vaccine development program terminated.
Emperor.
Instruments terminated. Evacuate.
What's in? Want to inform me on what this Emperor thing is?
Evacuate.
It said evacuate.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. It's
that's not-
evacuate
not
immediately.
Oh, great. And guess what? We're not gonna do.
We're not gonna listen.
Nope.
We don't care.
I'll take the free iron cubes though. Cause why not? Wait, thanks, bro. Okay. Huh? What is this?
What's going on?
Also, wait. I need to sleep.
Safe.
We're in a safe maybe place. Ion cube fabricator.
A
This just
fabricator
endlessly
of this
makes
stuff?
ion cubes. Okay, well we're solid for life then.
It's just a
Is this going to tell me what I already know?
dispenser of stuff.
This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which powers smaller alien systems, likely drawing power from itself in the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Almost limitless, so it's not completely so maybe at some point it stops. Also, there's something up here I want to grab. Oh, there's multiple floors to this place.
Big.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhabited the symptoms of the bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine have been unsuccessful. So currently, as it speaks, there's no vaccine.
Great.
Okay, this place looks like a just walking around place. Hey, Chris. What are you? Oh, you're those big things.
Oh.
Oh, you're a baby, or you were a baby version of it. Never mind. Wait.
Emperor.
Oh, you look massive.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're bad, aren't you? Oh, you're bad. Found preserved in a display case. It was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Oh, it's in here with us. Great.
Oh.
Psychology. Whatever that word is. Damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue developed suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. So this gigantic thing's in here with us. That's great.
Great.
Oh, and that'd be the egg. That egg is massive.
That is big.
That's a
It's the Emperor egg, yeah. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. The Leviathan... Oh, it's a Leviathan, too. That's great.
Oh.
This Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetime. Cell casing incision... Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut... Okay, cool. Now, since the pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven an alien researchers to cut open this egg. Okay. So they were... I don't want to read all this because it's... I mean, it's important, but I'm just getting the basic gist of the first couple sentences. So basically, they were scrambling to make this vaccine, and it didn't work out too well. Oh. Something was in here.
Oh.
Ah, crap.
Alright. We're only 1,400 down. This thing can go to 1,700. I'm concerned.
I
was
am
on the right?
very concerned.
What do you mean what was on the right?
Back there were 2 paths.
Yeah, 2 paths, right? Yeah. I just came from this one, right? Yeah, huh? Yep. 2 paths, right?
Oh, they...
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're smart. You're real
You
smart.
are a very smart person.
You're real smart,
Said
aren't
no
you?
one ever.
Ooh, burn. Got him. Okay. Chris, I'm actually just gonna have you chill out, because this seems just like a walking around place. So, it really did, okay. And these robots don't seem harmful, are they? I have a medkit, so... Not really. They're not coming after me. Alright, cool. Can I scan this stuff? Rudimentary tablet. Okay. What are you for? This device shares many simulators with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. Cool. Circular object. Looks like a gear or something. Holographic projector. This data contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communication relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Interesting. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it serves a ceremonial rather than a practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards toward the warm blue stone mounted above. It may represent a plant found on the alien's homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Cool. Got a weird yin and yang thing here. Strange carving. Oh, it's a carving. Whoa, hello. Okay.
Jeez.
The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describe the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces, and may be a necessary extensional understanding in some form in all sufficient developed civilization. The tampering of 2 circles. Okay, I don't need a description of what yin and yang stands for. Ancient blade. So they were armed. So good that they're gone. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade Macedonia have 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports that the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the supremacy study of less developed species. Great. Okay, so we got all these. It looked like there were more on this side. This place is massive. There's also... there's also 3 ways to go on both sides.
My
Man.
God. This place
We'll be
is
here for a while.
Huge.
Alien object. Okay, you look important. Is that a companion cube over there on the left? Building block. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover within the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. Oh, so this is pieces of the warpers. Cool. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology or even the aliens themselves. Interesting. Artifact. Oh, crescent artifact. Cool. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with the alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Great. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, this implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Good. Unusual box. Companion cube, but death version. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotopes, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later incubation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it.
There's so much crap here.
Empty case. Oh, that's not good. An empty case? There used to be something in here.
Oh man.
Empty.
Oh, nanobots. Oh.
Oh.
Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside the seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it's not possible. Really, dude?
No, you only did like two damage though.
Can you like listen? I didn't want to have to do this, but I really didn't have to do this. Like, listen, you did this to yourself, all right? Listen. You did this to yourself.
Quit running. Freaking.
Didn't have to do that, man. Could have just lived your life.
Could have been friends.
Where was I? Federation, it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Probably.
Yeah.
Alien technology. This is the last one, I think. Also, there's another gate over there that's locked. I'm concerned about that one.
No.
This device stores exquisite data from over 1,000 different languages. Oh, it's a translation device. Cool. Alright, now I'm concerned. What tablet does this require? Because we don't I don't think we have any more, do we? Nope, I mean, technically we have the ion cubes to make it, and if there's a fabricator anywhere near here. Blue?
We need another blue one?
That's
Is there
not cool.
Is there like one in here somewhere maybe?
Well, there is 6 ways to go. Let's see which one of them. Okay, we're on the right side, so I don't get lost. Let's go on the first one on the right. Oh. Where do you go? I have iron cube.
Yeah, we have loads of them.
Please don't just spit me on a random location. Oh, hang on. Before we go, Chris, I need to... Just want to give you a little help there, buddy. I also hope that nothing else can come through these things but us. Because I don't want to see a freaking Reaper Leviathan just come through.
Yeah.
Where do you go? 611.
611.
What's 611? The kelp forest is 500. The blood kelp forest, not the regular kelp. Where are we? Oh!
Oh.
We're in the Lost River? Now I'm confused. Wait, is this water down here? No. No, this is not water. Interesting. Let's just go out here, I guess. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, it's behind a waterfall.
Huh. Oh, Ghost Leviathan.
Oh, we're right next to you. Oh, hey, Diamond.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters.
I'm good.
Oxygen efficiency
Yeah, nah.
Here, just so we know where this goes, actually. Because here's what I'm thinking. I bet those are all warp locations. All 6 of those places we can go. So, here. I'm going to ask you that you don't come over here, please. There we go. I'm gonna title this Lost. Oops. Lost River, because that's what this is called. Lost River Warp, I guess. Lost River Warp. That way we know where this goes. We can always make more. It's only titanium and copper.
I mean, we can
One of these, I
also
bet, will
say-
take us near home. I bet.
That would be useful.
What?
That could be useful.
I said what? As in, like, what are you talking about? What could be useful?
If like if there's a warp that warps us near home.
What, to make more purple tablets?
We don't need purple tablets. Okay, go back in here. Let's see where the other 5 go. This will be a process, because now we have to wait each time.
Yeah.
Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Come on, control. Okay. We're back here.
Alright.
Beautiful. Let's see where these other ones go, shall we? Middle one. Huh? Oh.
That
I'm like,
makes
wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, they're not all. Never mind. I was wrong.
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Oh, we've seen some of these eggs. Up there is the ray one. Right here's the electric eel. That might be... Oh, that's the gas pod. I didn't see what was on that one.
We may have to use...
I don't know what that one is. We've had that one, but I can't remember what that one is.
What is that?
Ew, I hate whatever that is.
That
It
just
looks like
has
an eyeball.
Yeah, that's just a straight up eyeball. I don't like it.
Oh, it's the same ones in that one.
Oh.
That one's that spadefish one. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the bone shark. What on earth are you?
What is that?
What's the...
Sea Emperor Leviathan research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, you look bad.
my goodness.
That's just the back of it. We haven't even seen the front of it.
Oh my god.
Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate the species. Feeding into distant alien research data indicates that despite its size, the species feeds entirely on microorganisms. It filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on the planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates possible infertility. The emperor met... oh, here's enzyme 42. Within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. The substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanisms the system... Okay, cool. Health. Comparative analysis of mental... Okay, so it's 1,600 years old.
What?
Whoa.
These things
Has lived well in excess of the peak lifespan of its species. Okay, so it's in the peak of its lifetime. Assessment. While a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. Oh. They're basically saying it's unlikely anyone survived while being down there with it. That's great.
Oh.
What are you and why are you big?
What?
That's like the size of me right now. Another thing up there.
Big egg.
That is another bone shark. We've seen most of these. That's the gas pod again. I want to know what that one is. I forgot. Ooh. You're new.
What is that?
You. Okay. Moving on. That's a bigger... No, actually, I don't know what you are then. Because you come bigger size. Oh, there's the, what do you call them? freaking those guys that are annoying. I forgot what their names are. Gas pod. Don't know. Another one of those. Still have no clue what that is.
Yeah, I'm not.
Stalker. That's the name of that guy.
What?
I don't know what that middle one is up there. Seen that one. Another one of those things. Stalker again. Another one of those blue things. Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's the crab thing.
Oh, crab squids.
Nope, crab squids are the guys we don't have eggs for. Crab snakes.
Oh.
God, you're stupid.
Well, I can't remember every
Yeah, you
single
can.
thing.
Then maybe you should stop playing. Maybe you should stop watching the series.
What?
That one's being taken out. Interesting. Okay. We've seen everything in this room. I want to know what that one. I want to know what that weird. I want to know what this one is.
I want to know what the huge one is.
Well, we're never going to find out. Because I can't scan them. Or can I? I never really tried. I didn't get the icon for it, though. Nope. Alright, I guess we'll never know.
Yep.
We'll never know.
I guess it'll be a mystery. Forever.
Okay, so they're not all warp gates, so then... Okay. No blue tablets, though. Where does this one go? Oh, I saw it. It's another warp gate. Okay,
Yeah.
where do you go? I have your iron cube. I can try to guess by the meters of where it drops us, but... Alright, into the breach! 200, okay, that's way...
278.
So almost 300. Trying to think of what's that far down. Some plateaus go that far down. Nope, I have no clue where we are. Oh, we're very far away.
Oh gosh.
Freaking the blood kelp is almost 3,000 meters away.
Jeez.
Gosh.
Where are we right now?
Yeah, where
Are we at like the edge of the map? If so, that's bad because Revolving the World told me that's where those ghost leviathans are. Also, so I forgot to mention this too. So you want to know something really scary and funny?
What?
The ghost leviathan in the... Oh, it's you guys. The ghost leviathan, you know those ghost leviathans in the Lost River, and the ones that we've encountered otherwise? Like the... No, not the ones we've encountered otherwise, but the ones that, like... The one that's in the ghost... that's the one that's in the Lost River, the one that's in... Where are we? We're near you guys. Hey! Back off.
Rude.
Freaking infected piece of garbage. Get out of here. I will kill you guys. I've killed you guys multiple times. Don't tempt me, bro.
So yeah, you were saying?
I will find you. And I will kill you.
Like we just did.
I have in the slightest clue where we are right now.
Well, are we?
There's
We're
a
near
bunch
of bone sharks. 300 meters down. Even if I were to make a warp location for this, I don't know what to call this. Empty warp, maybe? Because it's a bunch of emptiness. There's nothing here. Oh, maybe we could call it bone shark warp.
We could.
Okay. It's gonna... No, turn around. Alright.
Don't even try it, dude.
I knew one of them was coming after me. Where you are. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Stay away from us.
God. What is that sound? Okay. We'll just have to call it this. I don't know where we are. Bone shark warp. Cool. All right. So that goes here, I guess. I still have no clue where we are.
But yeah, what were you saying about the ghost leviathans?
Can you stop interrupting me?
Sorry.
God, you're annoying. Okay, it's back up here. So, I wonder if each side is 2 warp gates and then the middle room's something random. Or maybe there's both like hatching spots. Boom. Anyway, so yeah, the ghost leviathan in the Lost River. There's also apparently one in the Blood Cup. You know those ones, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the babies.
The babies.
Uh huh. The we've already encountered the adults. Those are the ones that killed Toby.
Oh.
So those are the adults, apparently. So good. But yeah, those are the babies.
I'm scared.
Those are the babies. Okay. Down here. Okay, now we can go on the left side. Right? Yeah. Okay. Already been up there. Can't access that. You better give me a blue one in there, whatever the middle thing is. If this one's a warp gate, then my theory is probably correct. Which it looks like it is, because all the warp gates so far have had a staircase going up.
Yeah.
And warp gate. Knew it. Okay, so I bet there's 2. This one's the 3rd one. There's going to be a 4th one on this side as well. Where do you go? Mystery awaits.
Where do you go?
200 again.
249. Where could this be?
I love how we've never found any of these, by the way. I mean, the bone shark one, I don't think we've ever been in whatever that biome is. It's like weird, jagged rocks. Okay, where are we in relation to everything? Oh, they're over there. Not terribly far, actually. Actually, we're not that far. 800 seems like a long way, but Chris can walk 800, or he can glide at 800 in like a minute. So this one's the closest one to our base so far. This is still not water. Okay. Oh wow, we're on the complete other side of the map from the bone shark thing.
Wow.
Grand Reef is pretty far. Blood Kelp is pretty far as well. That's interesting. Meaning we're more north. Interesting. Is this water? Yep, okay, we're now in water. Where are we right now? Oh!
Oh, mushroom.
We're in a wait. But I've made Mushroom Forest beacons.
Is there another one?
Mushroom Forest 2. Mushroom Forest... Oh, there's 3? Okay, I was told there's only 2. They've lied!
They lied to us.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Well, that just doesn't make any sense. Wait. So the Grand Reef that leads to the Lost River is 1400, but the Lost River is right there.
That's the warp for it. Is that like...
Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the second one. Look.
Oh.
I just put it farther away.
Oh.
Okay, so we're in the second warp forest. Uh-oh. So, it's not in the warped forest, and that's why... Or not the warped... I'm calling it the warped forest. That's... Isn't that the... Isn't that the thing in Minecraft? The mushroom forest. So, in the second one, I noticed there was... Oh. I'm like, you look like something. I think we have all the parts for everything now, but I'm just curious. If I were to keep going this way, there is a ghost leviathan. A baby one, not the regular, not the bigger one.
Yeah, a
baby one, quote unquote. So.
Nope, we're gonna hang with us.
Okay.
With our wave friends.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
So if you go in this crevice, there's a warp. That's very interesting, actually. Ooh. Why not? Diamond would be much appreciated.
I mean, we have a bunch of them.
That's why I was hoping for diamond. Okay, it's just right here. Let me make the beacon for it.
God, it's dark without Chris.
Okay, we'll call this mushroom. Oh, that was right there, but it was not capitalized. I need to, there it is. Forest warp. Beautiful. All right, Chris, back to the grind, I guess. Okay, this one's so far. This one's the closest, so let's remember that mushroom forest is the closest.
All right.
Not overly close, but it's pretty. It's like not that far away. It's actually about the same distance as the island, I think. Because let's be honest, at this point, we're not going back the way we came in. Like we're not going back out of the lava zone, back into the Lost River, back into the Grand Reef. We're not going back that way anymore.
Yeah, no.
We could just
We're not doing that anymore. So we're good thing these exist. I'm glad these exist because this is way faster transportation. So we have an area for the mushroom. I was literally about to say the Mushroom Kingdom. The Mushroom Forest. Whatever the Bone Shark place is. And what was the other one?
The Lost River Warp.
That's right, Lost River. Okay. So the next one I'm predicting is going to be... We've had a Lost River. Next one might be Grand Reef. No, that's too close.
Maybe a Blood Kelp Forest or whatever.
It could be, maybe it's Blood Kelp. I can see it being Blood
Oh
Kelp,
yeah, it could.
Meaning that would mean that the... Oops, wrong way. That would mean that the Mushroom Forest is the closest one. Because the Blood Kelps are nowhere near our base. Okay. Whoa.
What is this?
Okay, Chris. Gonna have you chill out for a second, buddy.
Have you sit down?
These are all pipes. Oh, they're aquariums.
Oh.
We've seen all these things, actually. Oh, that looked like a starfish. I'm gonna get my scanner ready because I don't know what any of this is. Oh, inflow pipe. I can scan the whole thing. Peepers entering the containment facility. Peepers. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seed and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Ah. That'd not be good.
Yeah.
This one's they're all empty. This is interesting. Oh, yep, they're there. Oh, outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Oh! If peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanisms by which life on 4546b has survived. Oh, so the peepers in this pipe carry the enzyme as well. But obviously we can't get into the pipe. Ooh, you're important. Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition have been recorded. Inflow. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than on the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganisms and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Wait a minute. Didn't, like, at the beginning of the couple episodes we saw this weird vent and it was called Alien Vent? Oh. That's what these are. This is the inner part of it, though.
Oh,
that makes sense. Oh, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
Chris, you stick there, buddy. I'll come back for you. Don't worry. Oh, it just goes farther down.
Oh.
Oh, we're in the bottom part now. Okay. I already scanned you. Oh, there's a map.
Too bad there's not. You are here.
Yeah, this tells me nothing. I have no clue where we are. Oh, you know what? Oh, if that's true, that sucks.
What?
This is the thing we're in right now, and this can, like, because we only saw the front of this place because we're trying to get in, because there was warpers and the big guy, right? Mm-hmm. I wonder if this is the main facility and there's other pieces of it that can be entered.
Oh crap!
Oh man. All right. More pipes. So this part's not that interesting. Oh, maybe these aren't maps. Are they just decoration? It's a very weird looking decoration. I don't know. All right.
There's no
I didn't see any data
tablets.
terminals. All right. Back up to Chris, I guess.
Alright, we're coming back up, Chris.
Let's see where this other. I'm assuming where this other warp gate goes.
What could the other blue tablet be?
Maybe we
I
just
don't.
have to,
I think we have to
just-
make one. I don't think,
Yeah.
which is gonna suck. Cause I mean, the mushroom forest, like I said, is not that far away, but it's still a hassle. Cause then we have to go all the way back. But we're not gonna enter that place. We're not gonna enter whatever that place is this episode. I'm gonna see where this warp. I'm gonna see where this warp gate goes, and then we're gonna have to end the video.
This is the one that we went in.
Is it?
Before.
I don't remember. Which way were we going?
You.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you were in the one.
stupid wall. Boom. Chris is epic gamer. Oh,
Ah.
well,
Oh, well.
well, that didn't work.
It,
Actually, it might if I do this. Oh, almost if I had done it sooner.
gosh dang it.
So you actually can grapple. You actually can grapple and jump out of water. It's not that hard. You just have to time it right. Yep, figured. Okay, where do you go? I agree with Zach. I think the next one's gonna be Blood Kelp.
Yeah.
Which means the Mushroom Forest is not which will be the closest. Unless we're wrong about this one. Into the breach! How far deep? 300? No, actually, that doesn't spell Blood Kelp. Because the Blood Kelps go to 500. That's
Yeah,
like their
true.
minimum.
I don't know.
I'm gonna protect the islands then. Like the floating islands.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Unless we're all wrong, and it's a random biome, and we're near Reaper Leviathans. Hip hip hooray!
Yay!
By the way, the biome where we crashed. Okay, hang on. I'll continue in a second. Where are we?
What the heck are we?
Oh, they're there. Oh, we're far.
Oh, we're
Yep, way farther. Okay, so Mushroom Forest is still the closest. But I don't know where we are then. We're still not in water. It seems like you're never in water at the beginning of these. Problem is they're right on top of each other, so...
Like 1400.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense, because Mushroom Forest 1 is right... Really? Really?
Bruh.
Well, now you're stuck here with me. Oh yeah, sure.
Now
Bring
we
your
have
bring your
another
buddy that just came through the ceiling.
Yeah. Don't worry, there's plenty of drill to go around.
Got him.
Don't mess with us, man.
Not to repair, Chris. Thanks. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'll do this while I'm continuing. Yeah, so the Mushroom Forest 1, though, is past our base. That's near the Aurora. But yet our base and Susie are farther? Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm just straight confused.
Move out of the way, trash boat.
Yeah, you ugly swine.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Can you stop that?
Will you go away?
Did you revive yourself?
Bruh.
No, I didn't. It's just another one. We're in what's called the bulb zone. We've seen this place before. Remember these things?
Oh yeah, I remember.
This is
those.
this is the biome that's past the mushroom forest. So that explains why our base is so far away, but the mushroom forest is closer. Okay.
True. True.
So I guess these are fast. Hey, big boy. I will literally hunt you down, bro.
We will kill you just like we did to your.
Leave peepers alone.
Get out of here. Dead.
You guys are weak. Okay, so we're in the bulb zone. Cool. What's the point?
Big old behemoth.
I think this is where the eels are too. They're in Blood Kelp, but I think they're also here. Cool. Is there a point to coming to all these locations?
Oh, that's just a drop.
Oh, yep, they're down there. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, you're bad. Hey. Frick was that? Oh, it's probably a bone shark attacking something else. We've scanned these things, right? No, we haven't. Oh, we've not scanned the giant bulb bush.
Yeah, the freaking big old behemoth.
Okay. This vast planet is centuries old. While it dominates the surrounding area, a complex root system below the surface connects it with other bulb bushes in the area. Nutrients flow within its network, suggest the giant bulb has adapted to feed the weaker bushes and keep the forest healthy.
Wait, we're not losing oxygen.
You're right.
Yeah, well, not.
Are we in a special place? Oh, wait. Maybe it's because we're in the bulb. I can't speak. Maybe because we're near this thing.
Oh, do these things give out oxygen?
It said that it contains nutrients and it feeds that keeps these things alive, and these things need oxygen. Oxygen is, I don't know if oxygen is necessarily a nutrient. I have to look into that. Okay, let's make our last and final warp. Can you stop glitching? Ooh.
Oh, a lithium.
We have a
thing.
lot. I don't know if I want, but it's just sitting here. Plus, Chris doesn't actually. How much storage do you have actually? Yeah, we'll take some.
Yeah,
Because we're gonna go back after this video ends. I'm gonna go back to base anyway. So just grab some. Why not? Once we're out of storage space, I'll just finish off. Okay, this episode was insane. It will be a little bit longer, like I said, just because we're getting. It seems like we're getting to more story bits now. It used to just be plain. Can you go away?
Get out of our face, man.
It used to be just plain and blasé, and that kind of stuff. Well, not plain in terms of story, because it's like you weren't getting anywhere. It was really just you exploring and seeing these deadly creatures that could murder your face off. But now it seems like with this telepathic creature, which seems to be named the Sea Emperor. No, there's no room. Okay, so we're out of room. Okay. So it seems like we can get lithium here too. That's cool. Oh, we passed it. There it is.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're... Oh, there's a lot of you guys. Okay. There's the guy I murdered. Was that a shale outcrop?
Yes, it is.
Diamond! Yes!
You got the diamonds.
Thank you, because apparently diamonds don't exist here anymore. What are you?
Oh, it's just a
Lithium.
straight up lithium.
Sure, why not? Let me get my last beacon, because I'm pretty sure it's our last one. Yep. Convenient! We didn't put one in the lava zone, though. Which is fine. Don't know if I want... I mean, we'd have access to it at this point. Bulb warp, I guess? No, just to make it a complete sentence, I'll do bulb zone. Zoom!
Zoom.
Bulb zone warp. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here because we're running out of time. But now we have tons of warps. We have Motion Forest Warp. We have the Lost River Warp, which was behind a waterfall actually. We have the, we obviously have this one, which is the Bulb Zone Warp. And then we have whatever that Bone Shark one was. All the way over there. So, yeah, not sure. Oh, our dead friends left. That's fine. So yeah, I have no clue why these things exist, but they do. I guess it's faster travel. If we're ever in these areas, we can travel to the lava zone if we ever needed to. So there you go. But yeah, this episode was insane. It seems like we're coming up on more story bits, so I can't wait for that. Literally after this video ends, I'm gonna go through this portal and go back to the Mushroom Forest Warp so I can get back home. Because apparently we need to make a blue tablet. Actually, real quick, before I do end, I want to see what it... Okay, you're annoying. I want to see what it takes to make this blue tablet. We can make ion batteries. I also, off screen, I might make some ion batteries and put them in Toby. Just because I can. Purple tablet. Blue tablet. I knew it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We only need one, as I know of, so I'll make one. I don't want to overuse the kyanite. Orange. I don't know if we'll need orange. We haven't need orange in a while. I think we're done with purple, although I guess I have the diamond for it. So, as you can see, yeah, I don't have the, what do you call it, the lava suit. I just have radiation suit and reinforced dive suit. Wow, I'm dumb. It's the reinforced dive suit. I thought it was called the thermal dive suit. It's not. It just says right there, survival in extreme temperatures.
Oh.
So, synthetic fibers, 2 diamonds. Hey, got the diamonds.
Yeah.
Titanium. Synthetic fibers. Benzene and fiber mesh. That's actually not that bad. So, alright. So, I will be getting, I will be getting some upgrades as we go into, because like I said, I have this entire weekend to work on the game. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grinding for resources like nobody's business. I'm going to be going after, we have lithium. I'm going to be going after silver probably again because it looks like silver is needed. I might get some kyanite if I don't feel like I'm going to die. I'll try to get some kyanite. And yeah, I'm going to make this blue tablet that we need, clearly. Like I said, I'm just going to make one because I don't know if we're going to need multiple. And if I can unlock it, I'll try to give Chris the Mark III, but I mean, we've never even reached 1700. The max that we've gone to so far is 1400?
Yeah,
1450
something, whatever.
Yeah, so what's deeper than that? Because if the Sea Emperor looks massive, right? That's got to be the biggest thing. What's 17 meters down or 1700 meters down? Like, it must be like small organisms at that point. Maybe there's nothing bad down there, but it's just so deep that you're scared. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. On the left, check out the Subnautica playlist. It's going to have all of our Subnautica-related content in it. And if you're watching this in the future, it's going to have the complete series, so go check it out. And on the right of that, I try to recommend indie games, so I'll put an indie game on the right. And of course, guys, thanks for... I almost forgot the subscribe thing. If you guys like the content you're seeing, be sure to subscribe, because every series that we've done up to this point, we will finish. Except for that... Actually, wait. I guess we did do it 4 times, but I think they just didn't want to see it. Yeah, so I think nothing about it. Okay,
Yeah,
so not every series. There's one exception. I'll let you guys figure that one out.
It's freaking obvious what that was.
Is it though? But I mean, yeah.
It take me a minute to
Anyway, guys, and be sure to subscribe because it's absolutely free. And hey, for the next 10 minutes. Because we can't do this all day, I will throw in a free bell.
Oh my gosh, dude!
For the next 10 minutes, I can only do this for 10 minutes.
Supplies right now. I can
only do this for 10 minutes, guys. In the next 10 minutes, if you don't hit the subscribe button, you won't get this free bell. I'm sorry, just how that is. But if you subscribe now, you get a free bell icon. Trust me, it's a deal.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Exactly. Even though we've done this 3 times now.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.